friends! This is a special Young Living unboxing because I have several Christmas gifts involved in this one. I'm so excited to share with you because there are a couple products, obviously, like our Ningxia Red, that are staples in our home, but this month I get to share a few other things. Some are holiday launch exclusives, although this is not my holiday launch order. These were things that I added to my subscription. I did do a holiday launch order, but I didn't do a video on it. So I've been enjoying my sweet maple bath bombs and some other things, some of the lip balms that have been fantastic. But today, let's dive into our subscription orders. This is both my husband's subscription order and my subscription order this month. And I'm gonna save the freebies to the end, as always. But before we dive in, let me take a quick second to say welcome. If you are new here, I probably look like a floating head right now, don't I? Welcome. If you are new here, my name is Amanda Willis. I empower families to wellness authentically through biblically rooted principles, and Young Living Essential Oils is one of my favorite tools for that. It simplifies so much of your wellness journey and is a huge piece of the wellness puzzle. So without any further ado, let's dive in. First, you guys know I love to talk about the nutritionals. They are the foundation of our orders with Young Living. If they are not the foundation of your order, if all you're ordering is essential oils, that's fantastic. That's a great step. But friend, you are missing out on some of the really, really awesome powerhouse products that Young Living has that have been super helpful for many of us. So Ningxia Red is one of those. I actually got the Ningxia Red combo pack this month. I was hoping to swing the ER pack. Didn't happen. It's still called Essential Rewards Pack, even though it's no longer the Essential Rewards program. It's now Loyalty Rewards subscription box. But neither here nor there. It comes with 2 bottles of Ningxia Red. So there are 2 bottles in there. And then also, let me make sure I get this in the right order, 30 packets. So these are fantastic. We're coming into the holiday season, and so they make great go-to, like running out the door. Say you're about to head to a party and you know you're going to be consuming foods that you don't normally eat that might be higher in sugar. Ningxia is super helpful for helping to maintain healthy blood sugars. And so I like to have this before I go to a party. I'm less likely to indulge in something. Also, eating a snack will help with that. But it's great for that. Also, you can take Ningxia packets. These make great hostess gifts, friends. Depending on who the hostess is, how well you know him or her. Well, hostess would be her, but could be a host and a he. Depending how well you know whomever is hosting, the gift that you bring obviously is going to reflect that, as well as the size of the event and that sort of thing. So some people choose to gift entire bottles of Ningxia Red, because you can always, though they come in 2 packs, 4 packs, etc., you can always split those up and just give 1 bottle and kind of make a nice gift basket with that. I have done just even packets before with some breakfast goodies, so that the morning after they host their party, they have something, whether or not wine and liquor were served, they have something easy in the morning that helps to refuel them after a really long night of hosting. Because if you've ever hosted parties, you know that can be exhausting. Fun, but exhausting, and the cleanup and all the things. So if they don't have to think about breakfast the next morning and know that they have something that's going to fuel them well and help their body to recover from the extra stress of the holiday party, the better, right? So fantastic hostess gifts. Just make sure you explain to them what they are. Maybe just leave a little note in there or tell them, so that they don't just get confused and toss them. Like, I don't know what these packets are. No, they're delicious and they're so great for you. If you're not familiar with Ningxia Red, be sure you check out my video. I will link that in the description below on Ningxia, that goes into the benefits and why we drink it every day in our home. All right, moving along. I kind of want to jump to one of my gifts because this is my favorite. Friends, have you seen this monkey? Oh my gosh. He's huge, number one. 16 inches is what it says. Although, I don't know, I feel like that's taller than, maybe he's 16 inches sitting like this. That seems accurate, because head to toe is gotta be longer than that. I don't know. I'm really bad at guessing measurements. So soft. In the back is a microwavable. However, if you are like us and don't have a microwave, there are instructions, that come with it as far as how to heat this without a microwave. But there's a pouch in here that has lavender flowers and organic vanilla and flaxseed, so that you can warm that and have a cute little warm, huggable snuggle buddy. This is for my youngest nephew, who is 7 months old right now. I have to think where we're at, about 7 months old, maybe 7.5 at this point. So he'll be about 9 months old when he gets this, almost. So precious. I'm excited. It comes with, not only does it come with that little packet, but the monkey comes with the best friend gift certificate, or not gift certificate, birth certificate certification. You name the monkey and you put their names. It says, my new name and your name are now oil buddies beginning on blank. So sweet. A little introduction to how to care for the monkey on the back for whomever the adult is that will be caring for the monkey, because clearly children are not caring for them likely themselves. And then also a roller bottle of KidSense Sleepy Eyes comes with it as well. So sweet, so precious. I'm really excited about that gift. Really excited. Okay, make sure that stays together so I don't separate it. Then continuing on the Christmas gift train, my sister asked for these. Hopefully she's not watching this video. She gets all the alerts from my videos, but she doesn't usually have time to watch them with her 4 kids right now. So she probably isn't seeing this. And if she does, it's probably after Christmas. So it'll be fine. A 3-pack of the Vitality Drops with Energy. These have natural caffeine from green tea, and I'm trying to remember, I'm not going to say this correctly, Guarana Vita. It's the guarana extract, and then that has the green tea in it as well. And it's a caffeine that releases very slowly. So it's not going to like mega hype you up and then you crash. It's a naturally occurring caffeine that's not too high, and it's going to just sustain energy. And these Vitality Drops are fantastic. I have the regular ones without the energy. I probably should get some of these for myself too. This is the Jade Lemon Berry. They taste really yummy. You just squirt them into your water. You can even put these in plastic. I don't recommend drinking in plastic on a regular basis, but travel season, I know sometimes if you're flying, you're in the airport, it might be your only option. If you're out on a hiking trail or whatever, sometimes plastic is all you have with you, and you can't use regular Vitality oils in there, especially the citrus, because that can degrade the plastic because it will start breaking down the petrochemicals in there. Fantastic for when it's inside your body. You don't want petrochemicals inside your body. Not so fantastic when you're about to consume the water in there. So these don't do that though, and they're fantastic. Whoops. Like I said, she has 4 little ones, so she's loving these energy drops recently. So we'll put those there. Then on the energy train, I kind of just skipped all over this month. It's not as much of my normal ordering foundation as normal, but you'll see. Okay, so we've got that Ningxia Nitro. Oh, friends, we're about to do some road tripping coming up these next couple months, and you do not want to travel without nitro. These little packets are not gels. Don't get confused. The first time I ever had one of these, they looked to me like, I had been running half marathons at the time, and I thought these looked like the little running gels that people were drinking. And so even though you can feel the liquid in here, it's not, unless you shake it, which you're supposed to do. I didn't know that. Someone gave me one at convention, my very first convention. I popped the top off. I went to drink it and I was like, whoa, it's a liquid. It's not a gel. But it's delicious. You can just take it like as a shot straight out of the tube on its own, or you can mix it. A lot of people love mixing it together with Ningxia Red. You can make what we call a Ningxia Bomb, which is a can of our Ningxia Zing carbonated drink with a packet of Ningxia Red or 2 ounces from the bottle, and then a tube of Ningxia Nitro. That is fantastic afternoon lift. This is actually not considered an energy shot, although I find that it does give me a lot of energy. It says supports cognitive fitness is how it is labeled on here. It has a little bit of caffeine from green tea in here. It also has D. rooibos, some choline, mulberry leaf extract, Korean ginseng root extract, and then a proprietary oil blend that includes things like nutmeg and black pepper. And there's some B12 and B6, iodine. So this is just really helpful and nourishing for your endocrine system, which in turn then tends to also support mental clarity, cognitive fitness, and energy. All right, without being loaded, a lot of energy things are loaded with a bunch of garbage. Okay, we have 2 supplements left, and then I'll jump into oils and the freebies. I actually ordered more oils than usual this month, and then we got a bunch of oils free, so that's exciting. We got a bottle of ImmuPro. ImmuPro is a combination of some really medicinal mushrooms as well as some herbs and oils. So in here you have strawberry fruit powder, wolfberry fruit, you have raspberry fruit powder, you have reishi mushroom, maitake mushroom, mycelia powder, arabinogalactin, and mushroom mycelia powder from Agaricus blasi. Yeah. And then orange peel oil, and it also has some zinc, some selenium, some copper. So really, really great things to support the immune system. That's why it's called ImmuPro. And these are chewables. They are great to take. Is this the one that has melatonin in it? Yes, there's also some melatonin in here. That's what I was going to say. Okay, there's 4.2 milligrams of melatonin. And so these are fantastic to take right before bed. And since we will be doing some travel, I always like to support our immune system extra during traveling. So we got this. Then, inner defense, speaking of that, if you watched last month's video, you know I ordered 3 bottles last month. I was super excited, or maybe I ordered 2 and I got 1 free, something like that. We got 3 bottles because I'm trying very hard to keep 2 unopened bottles at all times on hand. So if we have 1 open, at least 2 unopened. And we take these proactively when we travel, just 1 a day. If we're exposed to anything that we're concerned about might cause us to dip below the wellness line, then we will pop another one. So we just try to stay on top of our wellness proactively and stay above that wellness line. But if you start dipping below, definitely increase. It does say on the bottle, as needed, take 1 soft gel daily or take 1 soft gel 3 to 5 times a day when needed. So we tend to lean more towards that 5 times a day. If we start dipping below, which we did when we got the inner defense the last time, hubby dipped a little bit below. So we went through a bottle pretty quickly. Got us another one. So there we are. Then oils. I'm so glad I bought 2 bottles of lemon because I literally finished my lemon essential oil this morning. My lemon vitality that I put in my water every single morning. Remember, it's the same oil vitality and solid color label, different label. These are labeled for topical aromatic usage. The vitality label is labeled for internal usage. It's the same oil in both bottles. And I use lemon oil in my water first thing every single morning. It's a great way to help gentle cleansing on a daily basis and to really just keep your immune system going well. Lemon, there's so many great things for lemon. Sharpie off of walls. People have used lemon to get Sharpie off of walls. It's a great Goo Gone and very uplifting in the diffuser. Very much like all the citrus are kind of like very sunshiny feeling in the diffuser. I love this time of year mixed with Northern Lights black spruce. It smells delicious. Jade lemon even more so, but lemon's really good too. Okay, then I have another bottle of longevity oil. This is a blend of thyme, orange, clove, and frankincense. Longevity Vitality is great in capsules. Again, same oil, different bottle. We put Longevity Vitality into capsules and love taking it to support longevity. It supports your immune system. It supports every system in your body. It supports proper cellular health. Wonderful to do daily. So we took that, or by we, I mean I take that. I take that one. Several things we take daily. That's one I do daily. Then I have a Christmas present. My cousin, hopefully she's not watching this. JC, if you're watching this, I love you. Merry early Christmas. Stress Away. She has asked for Stress Away. She loves using this blend. And so we're gonna do some Stress Away, and I'm combining it with a reflexology ring. This came with our holiday launch order. And so I'm going to pair this together with maybe another little treat for a nice little relaxation. She's in college right now, and so, you know, lots going on. Stress Away is a fantastic thing. So is a little reflexology ring. Great little combination there. Stress Away is exactly as its name sounds. We like to call it vacation in a bottle. It has lime and vanilla in there too with some copaiba, and it just kind of smells like a tropical vacation if you put it in. It's also a great blend this time of year to mix with anything else that you want to smell. If you like aromas that are more like baked goods smelling, that's a fantastic one because it does have some vanilla in there in the lime. It rounds out like cookie, you know, cookie kind of diffuser smells. I don't particularly care for those, but I know a lot of people do. So that is a fantastic one to use as a base for diffuser recipes like that. Then we have Digest, because we're traveling. And we will be eating foods on the road that we don't eat all the time. We're also coming up to Thanksgiving. We will be eating food that we don't eat all the time and in amounts that we don't always eat. Although I've gotten a lot better about controlling portions on Thanksgiving. But Digest is fantastic for rubbing on your tummy. This one's the solid colored label, so we're going to talk about it like that. Digest Vitality, you can put in capsules, you can do a drop under your tongue. Wonderful for supporting digestive health and just proper digestion. There we go. And then Endoflex. I already opened this because, again, the timing on this order was like perfect. Some of my oils I'm doing a really good job getting that backup oil for. I'm working on it on all of my products with home products, is having at least one full and kind of zeroing out like empty when I have no more backup instead of when I run out of the product. But it's taking a while to get that throughout, you know, all your home products and food and everything in the house. So Endoflex though, again, the Vitality version is wonderful for supporting the whole endocrine system, same oil, different bottle. You can rub this over your thyroid. You can take the Vitality, do a drop under your tongue. You can put it in capsules. This is also a blend. It's got spearmint and sesame seed oil, sage, geranium, myrtle, matricaria, and nutmeg oil. This is a great one too to rub over your lower back where your adrenals are at. Fantastic. Okay, then the last oil that we purchased this month is Thieves. I feel like Thieves is the most popular blend that Young Living carries. Most people are familiar with Thieves, but if you're not, Thieves is known. We have an entire Thieves line. It is known as our perfect attendance blend. It's great to add to roller bottles. I am going to be whipping up a wellness roller that I will show you in my next video, but I'm gonna go ahead and get that whipped up. I was too low on our Thieves to do it. I did have a Thieves roll on, but that doesn't work for my roller bottle because it's already diluted. So I'm going to be making a wellness roller and Thieves goes in there. I'll walk you through that in the next DIY video that comes up on the channel. Then we have freebies. Y'all, have you seen what is free this month? If you are not yet a customer with Young Living, you may not know this, or if you are a brand new customer, you might not know this. If you've been around for a while and you don't know this, I'm so sorry, especially if you're on my team. I try very, very hard, if you are one of my customers, to make sure that you know what is available to you, and then you get to choose from the buffet of what you want. I want this part, I don't want that part. I want this part, I don't want this part. My job is to present it as a buffet and allow you to pick what works for you and your family. So gift with purchase are available every month with Young Living purchases. Now, some are subscription exclusive. So if you are not ordering on a subscription and you just do a one-time order, you can get some of these oils. Honestly, this month, I can't remember which ones are the subscription exclusive off the top of my head, but it's always labeled when you look up, like go to youngliving.com and you'll see the gifts with purchase listed, and it will say like subscription only next to some. And so those are only available one time. Now, any that are not labeled subscription only, because those you can only get with your monthly subscription order, those are available to you twice in a month. I should say to each account twice in a month. So we have an account for myself, and my husband has an account as well. That means that we did a subscription order on each account, and we maxed out freebies on his. We came close to maxing them out on mine. But when we do our Black Friday order and Cyber Monday orders later this month, keep in mind that when you do those orders, you can double up on some of these gifts with purchase. So just because you got it once already doesn't mean you can't get it again. So watch your levels if you're getting close. Strategy to keep that in mind as far as maxing out what you get. Okay, first up, 100 PV, any order all the time with Young Living is free shipping. It's fantastic, and economy shipping comes pretty decently. Like my order shipped on Sunday and they arrived on Wednesday, and that actually came from Mississippi and not from Utah. Frequently they come from Salt Lake City. They get here even faster because we're on the Front Range of Colorado and they're like a hop, skip, and a jump. Occasionally they'll take longer, especially this time of year. Now we'll start with the carriers slow down, but economy shipping is not like uber duper slow or anything. So it's a fantastic option. Then at $190, I believe these guys were all free. I think I'm getting these right. If I'm wrong, correct me down in the description. Or in the comments below. I'm so sorry if these are off, but I'm pretty certain I have the orders right. I'm gonna show you 2 bottles of some of these. That's again, because we had the 2 subscriptions. So 1 subscription order would get you 1 bottle, okay? So at $190 is Gratitude, and because we did that twice, we got 2 bottles. This oil is currently in my diffuser right now together with Idaho Blue Spruce, because I love those 2 together. It's wonderful any time of year, but November, especially if you're focusing on cultivating a gratitude practice, it's a great blend to diffuse in November. It's anytime you want to remind yourself to be grateful. Obviously, diffusing gratitude doesn't automatically make you grateful, but the frequency of the oil is designed to match that emotion of gratitude and that feeling of gratitude, so it can help you get there quicker when you use that. I don't know what the deal is with my hands going like this today so much. It's like I'm directing a choir. My apologies, friends. Okay, so Gratitude and also Gathering at $190. Now I'm really excited about this. This helps me a lot as I am an introvert. And I'm a people person introvert, but sometimes as an introvert, it's hard for me to get the energy to be around people, or I start just, if I've been peopling a lot, depending where I'm at in my cycle, I can be really just like, I'm done, I need to be by myself. And if I have an event to go to and I'm feeling like my social energy is doing this, that's when I love to use oils like Valor and Gathering. And that helps me to, okay, I can people. So Gathering is fantastic for that. A great one to have in the diffuser this time of year when you have a bunch of people over. And then that was at $190, so Gathering and Gratitude. this is how you build your oil collection very quickly. These were free. I'm gonna show you how much free you get. Then at $2.50 is Myrrh. Y'all, this is one of the oils of the Bible. Most people are somewhat familiar with myrrh as far as having heard of it because Jesus was given gold, frankincense, and myrrh. And so a lot of people have heard that before. Did you know you can still use myrrh? And myrrh is a resin, and it wants to turn back into a resin when it's an oil. So when you open it frequently and expose it to oxygen, you will start noticing it gets real crusty around the outside of the rim. There's several things you can do to help with that. One is, if you have not done anything yet and you have a bottle of myrrh that's gotten that way, you might need pliers. I have had to take pliers to my bottle of myrrh to get it open before because it was so resiny. But what helps with that is if you put a carrier oil right along the threads. So when you open, I'm not going to open that one because I have an open bottle of myrrh, but pretend like this was a bottle of myrrh. It's not, but pretend. The threads on the bottle right here where your cap goes, if you put some olive oil around there or some V6 or something, that will help keep that from turning to resin as quickly. Now you'll probably have to reapply it after a little bit when you start noticing it's getting crusty, but it does help. Another tip that I heard, my friend Lauren likes to pop the top off of hers, the actual reducer, and myrrh's pretty thick, then you just want to be careful how quickly you dump it out, but she does that with her myrrh, is she just takes the lid off of it. So myrrh is fantastic for the skin. It is a great base note. It kind of, not accentuates, that's the wrong word, elongates the aroma of other things because of its viscosity. When you mix other things with it, if you want, it's a common like perfume base because it helps the other notes not just evaporate as quickly. And so myrrh is fantastic to use for that. It's very, we have found for us that if we diffuse like lavender and myrrh at bedtime, we tend to dream more vividly. It activates parts of the brain that really engage with dreams. So if sometimes hubby really wants some, he doesn't remember his dreams as often, and sometimes he really wants to dream and he's like, can you put myrrh in the diffuser tonight? It's also fantastic as a chest rub, mixing it in. I like to use it and cypress both, but myrrh is a fantastic one. Like if I have a dry cough, I like to put that on my chest, and it's just fantastic for so many things. Emotional support. I'm trying to think what else is great, of course, with frankincense too. And I know I'm missing something with myrrh. Tell me your favorite uses for myrrh below. Also at $2.50 this month, you get these really cute Christmas ornaments. And these, well, they're not ornaments, they're holiday car air fresheners, sorry, but they're shaped like, kind of like ornaments. Good to hang from your rearview mirror and put some drops of oil on there. These would make cute tags, like on and wrapping accoutrements. That's the wrong word. Whatever works on your packages. And then last but not least, at the 300 PV level this month is Believe. I believe. Okay, I won't bore you with that, but I'm so happy to have a brand new bottle of Believe because I had a 15 milliliter bottle that is empty. And I love this aroma so much that I have kept my empty bottle on my diffuser, or on my oil shelf right by my diffuser, so that I can take the lid off and breathe it in and still get the benefits, even though I haven't been able to put it on, or I haven't been able to put it on or in the diffuser because there's not enough oil. Throwing. Believe is fantastic if you are trying to tackle some goals and you feel really discouraged and you don't think you can wrap your mind around it kind of thing. Believe is wonderful for that. I love to use this during my prayer time. It is a beautiful blend of grand fir and coriander, bergamot, frankincense, Idaho blue spruce, ylang ylang, and geranium. So it's very grounding, but it's also got some floral notes to it and a little citrus, and it's just super balancing. I love Believe. So beautiful, beautiful. I'm saying things double today. And then Hope. Hope is fantastic as well. We're not out of hope, but we're almost out of our Hope oil. And so I'm excited to have another bottle for free to replace that with, because I think the last one I had was free too. And Hope is has sweet almond oil as its base, and then some Melissa. Oh, friends, if you're not familiar with Melissa, go look that up in your reference guides. Juniper, myrrh, and black spruce are in here. It is wonderful. We've used a lot of Hope throughout the last year and a half. And I will put this frequently in the diffuser. If we kind of go to bed feeling discouraged, I will mix this in with some lavender or something else that we're diffusing that night, but I'll put a few drops of Hope in there. Now, Hope is one kind of like Gratitude. Both of these, I feel like I need fewer drops of in the diffuser. They're very strong aromas. And so I don't need as many. I usually put between 8 and 12 drops of oil in my diffuser. But when I do, and like if I'm doing this normally like a blend as a base, if I'm just doing 2 different oils, I would put like 5 and 5. But when I have Gratitude or Hope, I'm putting usually only 3 or 4 drops, because otherwise it's a little overpowering for me in our small space. Now, it might not be in a larger room, but in our small space, those 2 blends in particular can be for me. But this is fantastic. Obviously, we know Hope does not come from a bottle, right? Hope comes from Jesus. You don't get Hope from a bottle. But again, as we've talked about in my oils and or my frequency in the Believer video, like is frequency always new age? Be sure you check that out if you're listening to this and you're like, that sounds woo-woo. Be sure you look that up so that you can see where the science comes in behind that. And it's not about just like, oh, trust in a bottle of oil. That's not what you're doing at all. This oil is formulated at a frequency that matches the emotion of hope and the feeling of hope. And so when you put that into the diffuser, it can just help you to get there faster. Just like when you put on worship music and your hope doesn't come from the worship music, but it helps your heart and your soul to kind of check in and get there faster. That's where oils are at and what they're fantastic for when we use them for emotion. So it's not about trying to find that emotion in the bottle, but those bottles can indeed, using those oils, help you just to get there a little quicker. But God is the giver of everything, including the oils. So that's what I have for you, friends. Our orders for November. It was a lot. Thank you for bearing with me. If you do not yet have a Young Living friend and you're not a Young Living customer, thank you so much for making it this far into the video and for your interest. I would love to help you get whatever products you need for your lifestyle. And if you're not sure what you need and you need help walking through a wellness assessment or figuring out what your goals are or what your family might need, I'd be happy to walk you through that as well. And there is no like everybody needs X, Y, and Z when it comes to oils. Everyone is different. And I love to support my customers in helping them to understand how to use their products, what products would benefit them the most, and support you along the way, answering questions, help you get organized, all the things. So if I can help you do any of that, be sure to reach out to me via one of my social channels or in the description below, and I will be happy to get connected with you and help you get what you need and chat with you about that. And until next time, take care, friends. Cheers.